everyone, this is a tutorial of how to make your own player model for a girl type van game. So let's start. So where you go? Okay, so there should be like a cube and all that. Just press A, X, and then press delete. So after that, you just want to go on. You want to Shift A, mesh, and cube. Okay. You want to hold Control and then 3. Now go into this modify thingies or whatever and press apply. After that, you want to click on this little thing and press sculpt mode. Now you want to click on this elastic deform. And by pressing F, you want to move up. That should be good. Now on this, you want to press Y or X. So you're going to be there, then it should say there. Press X. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be in Y. So I'm pressing Y, but you can do whatever you want. And then you just want to grab a vertex, and then, as you can tell, it's like a slope. It's pretty damn weird. So you just want to push down. Bring this up a bit. And sculpt to your likings. It looks a bit weird. So we're going to press G. Click on that. And then just move up. That might look a bit better. Alright, there, we already done the head. That was pretty quick. Now I want to click on it, right click, and then shade smooth. Just to make it look a bit better in my opinion. Now by pressing Shift A and pressing cube again, you want to size it down by pressing S and holding Control. Something like that. Now press Y again. S, Y, and then Control. Oh no, S, X, and then Control. I really messed you up, guys. I'm so sorry. After that, you should have a small cube. Size it up a bit. Then hold Control and then 2. Apply that. Now by pressing Tab on your keyboard, it's gonna enter you in edit mode. Press 3, which should get you to here. If it doesn't work, I don't know why, just press that. And then just hold the left click and then just like grab all these faces. And then you want to press S, X again, or S, Y if you're on the thing. Then GX, and then just move it there, or there. Beautiful. Alright, by pressing 2, you want to hold Alt on your keyboard and then press on here. After that, or you can just be like that, but this is way quicker. Then you want to hold Control and then B, and it should be like that, but it doesn't look good. So with your scroll ball, you want to scroll up by 1, or really 3, or whatever you want. But I'm gonna do 2. But I'm gonna do 1. See, look, it's in 2s. Alright, this looks weird, so we're just gonna drag that again. We're gonna press E and then scale it down. Right there. G, X, and then we're just gonna move it like that. And then we're just gonna control 1, and then it should look like that. Apply that. Alright, and we finished the ears. Now what you could do is you can hold Control C and then press C and then V, and then hold Control and then drag this over here. It looks fine, but here's a more quicker way and a more even way, just to be sure. You want to click on this and press Add Modifier, and then click on Mirror. Alright, so since I'm in X axis, you need to press Y. But if you're on Y axis, you want to press X. And then you want to press this little button, and then on the head, you want to press on that and apply it. Alright, we're already done with the ears and head. Alright, let's hide those. Let's Shift A and then cube. Alright, so this is gonna be our body. So you want to press Tab and then hold Control and then V until there's like a line horizontally. Make sure it's not vertical but horizontally. And then just put that down to around here. Size it up a bit. Alright. And then Control and then 2 and then 1, 2. Alright, that looks stupid as so by pressing 3, you just wanna click on the top, then press on this little button, bring it up, Alright, that looks good. Their body made. You want to apply that, and now it looks like a gumdrop. To prevent that, you just wanna S, what bro? You wanna S, and then X, and then you just wanna do like that. Like make sure it's thin, but not too thin, so he won't look too weird. Or there. It still looks like a gumdrop, to be honest. Oh, whatever. You want to click on this, and then press Tab, and by pressing 3, you want to drag all these. Make sure it's like that. And then you want to press E, pull it up with this, make sure it's like that, and then S. Now when you press Shade Smooth, there's like, it's visible, bro. It's visible, bro. Alright, then you just wanna put in the head and the ears. Alright, mine looks goofy as shit. So we're gonna size that down, maybe a bit higher. Alright. No next situation, but it'll do. Right there. And then you want to press Shift A, mesh, and then curve again. Size it down. Make sure it's small, but not too small. By pressing S and then Control. Press Control 1. Alright, that's a bit too big. That's a bit too small. I mean, and by S Control, instead of moving your mouse to the left, you want to move up. You want to move to the right. Alright, that looks good. we're not gonna apply this yet. But you wanna press tab and then tree. It should already be tree, but okay. Tree. Click on this. Make sure it's like on the side. E. Let go of E. Hold on this while holding control. Alright, this is going to be our arm if you didn't notice yet. Alright, so let's make an indent to like, I don't know how to explain, but let's make it like a more of an indent. By pressing E again, instead of moving it up like that, you want to hold S and then control and then make it a bit small. Move it up a bit. S again. You want to make sure this one, do the same, okay, first, do the same thing to this, but like, this has to be, like, as you can tell, it's a bit smaller. And then just E, and then pull it out. Press E again, and S, control, and then just make it a bit smaller, like the end of the hand. Alright. By pressing this, you can go like this. I'm not pretty sure, but you don't have to. Mine doesn't look good to my likings, so we're just gonna do a bit of adjusting. The indent might not be big enough and look stupid. So you just wanna S-control it. Alright. Pretty good. Control, you wanna apply that in control 1 again. And then apply it again. Shade smooth. You're getting the pattern. W model, bro. Alright, there. Alright, after that, you just want to click on this. And what we did for the ears, add a modifier, and then mirror. I was about to say ear. And mirror, and then y-axis. But if this is, if the middle one says y, then you want to put the axis on X. But since I am on X, I press Y. And then you want to press this little button and click on this little body. Then apply. Boom! Those 2 arms. Arms? What the fuck? That's 2 arms. These are looking Sigma. Wait, I forgot to shade smooth the ears. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to do that alone. As in, you're, okay, whatever. Now we're just gonna hide all of this. Shift A and then cube. So now we're making the arms. Now we're making the hands. Sorry. I am really awkward because I never made a video and there is fucking fireworks exploding. Sorry. So press tab by pressing tree. Now, if you're on the X function, if you're on the X like me, then press Y. But if you're on the Y, then press X. And press that. Oh wait, shit, bro. Alright, on the Y, since my middle is the A, I'm gonna press Y. Click on that. And I'm gonna have to click on this again. By holding shift, I'm gonna click that and A. Alright, now you wanna right click and press extrude individual faces and move that up. You wanna click on all of these and extrude by to 2, like up to here. to 2. 1, 2. Obviously there's like more, but just 1, 2. Do the same thing, but instead we're gonna do 1 up to here. Control, no, E, control, and up to there. This is it. Now by pressing Z, you just want to click on these 2. And then let's just do 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5. Now it doesn't matter what side, but it has to be the bottom. You want to click on this, go back, and then E, and then using this arrow, you want to go back 2. By pressing R and Control, you want to rotate it, and then do it like that. Okay, it's not looking like a hand, so by pressing Control and 2, we get whatever this is. Alright, as you can tell, don't apply it. That's a really big mistake I shouldn't have done. Never apply. If you accidentally apply it, you want to hold Control and then Z. So let me show you. I'm pressing Control and then Z. It turned back. Alright. It's really important you don't do that yet. Click on this and then tab. Now let's click on this little thing and holding this and be like, holding on left click and be like, and do that. Control and hold on this. Well, actually you don't even need control. Just put it to your liking. Yeah, like that. And then apply. Wait, no! Oh my god, bro. Don't apply. Don't fucking apply, bro. I mean, unless if you wanna like this, but I keep making the same mistake, bro. I keep making the same mistakes, bro. Alright. Now you want to click on the top of the fingers. Like this. Control and move by twice. Or actually move by 1. Yeah. You want to do the same thing. But for this ones, you want to click on both. R and then Control and make sure that's even. You don't have to do it to the foam. You can if you want. It's kind of useless. Now we're gonna click on these 2. And then just drag it up. Not too much, but a little bit. Now I want to click that. Pull that motherfucking down. Let's just press that and like that. Boom. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Alright, now we can apply it. Now we can apply it. And then shade smooth, like always. I love my shade smooth. Here's what gets interesting. Now, as you can tell, the hand is kind of the size of the playmodel. I mean, you can do it like that. I don't mind, but I don't think so. Don't do that. I don't know why I said that, bro. S and then control. I'm so fucking bored. And then control and then just. Then just put it to your liking, bro. You don't need. It's another one. You don't need to use control. I'm just used to using control, so there's gonna be a lot of controlling here. That's so funny. Alright, that is a big enough, bro. Interesting. It's gonna have small hands. Alright, then. Now here is my favorite part. Alright. You wanna control C and then V. Copied. Pressing this. You wanna be that beat. You wanna move it until it's technically similar. No problem. There. Beautiful. Now we have to drag this. Make sure it's as similar as possible. Alright. Hands are done. Now it's just one thing. Now there's only two things to do. But first, control and then A. Oh no. Don't do control A. Just press A. Now click on the body. Not anything else, just click on the body. Make sure specifically this. And then control and then J. Alright. You've made a sexy motherfucker. Look at this beauty. The hands are pretty bad. I didn't try as much. You could probably look in another tutorial. No. Use this tutorial for the body and arms and stuff, but for the hands you can use a different tutorial, obviously. They're not. Unless if you like them. Visible. Alright. Now you want to click on this. And now it's time to get to the texture. So I recommend going into like a Discord server or some shit like that. No. You shouldn't. Okay. Yeah, I would go in a Discord server and find textures, I guess. Well, it's not really necessary. You just use your. Okay. Don't come in. Alright, I'm back. So we want to click on this ball, should be called material, then press base color, image texture. Now roughness should be 100%, just one, just press 1. The near to closest. Now press open and then to download. Let me just get my fur texture. Alright, got me beautiful fur texture. Alright, as you can tell, it looks pretty weird. No worries. You want to press on this and then tab and then press A and then you want to go to UV editing. And as you can tell, it's a cross. Amen, Jesus. But press A and then U and then Smart UV project and then just pressed unwrap. Okay. It's not glitch out, but it's a bit oversized. So by pressing S, simply make it up. if your fur texture is looping, which is important, that's okay. If it's not, it might look weird, but it will still work. Okay, now it's time for the belly. Alright, no, just for a second texture. So you want to press L on the ears, but for the stomach, L, like on your keyboard, press L and then L. You don't have to shift, just LL. You want to hold shift and then just select these. You want to press this little plus and then new and then assign. And then roughness to 1. Just 1. And then base color to image texture, linear to closest. Open it. And then get your like stomach fur or something like that. Alright, since we already UV wrapped with this one, it's gonna have the same. I don't know how to explain, but you're not gonna have to unwrap it unless if you don't like the looks. But mine is pretty small. It looks weird. No, it looks even more weird. So I'm gonna unwrap it by just right click and then unwrap. And then S and then just scale up. Looks way better in my opinion. Alright, now it's on the face. You wanna drag where you want the face. If it's not in a square like, it might not work. So try to find the nearest square. At least try your best. It should look like something like that. Sorry if that's complicated or something for you, but it shouldn't be too hard. Now by pressing plus and then new again, you want to press assign, base color to image texture, linear, and then just find your face. Alright, as you can tell, it looks weird. No biggie. You just want to press U, like the letter U on your keyboard, and then unwrap. And now you just wanna play it. I recommend scrolling down here and then just pressing that. Alright, it's gonna be like that. For some reason, you wanna like rotate it. And then you just wanna adjust it to your liking. Oh shit. I forgot to do roughness to that. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. Obviously, it just needs a better adjustment. Alright, there. Alright. Now, that's done. Now it's to the tough part. The rigging. The rigging. So by pressing Control and A, well no, by pressing Shift and A, instead of going to cube, we're gonna press on amateur. So as you can tell, you can't see it right now. So you wanna press data or this running guy. For some reason he's running, I don't know why. And then to viewport display in front. If it's not in front, then it's going to be in back. I'm such a comedian. In front. Now it's time for the interesting. Let's just move this down to the bottom. Now by pressing this and then this, let's get to work. So let's just make it to up to here, control, and at the bottom at the head, we're not just gonna do this. It's not gonna work. So we're gonna be like that, control, extrude. I am so sorry. It's not control, it is extrude, and then extrude again, and then you want to press this, extrude, and then just put it here like that. And now, and then put it, just copy me. Now, you want to press E, and then to scale, you just want to be like that. Or just S, Y. Now this is important. To where the indent is where you want to be like that. Z. And you see this part, you want to press E and then Y, and then just bring it up until it's up to here. It's shorter. Alright, now this is... Alright, as you can tell, this is a bit broken. So we're gonna have to move it to where it's supposed to be. Or there. Hopefully they didn't have the same situation. What candies did you get for Halloween, kids? Then press E, and then move this up here. Then that. And this is the fingers. You want to go by tree. Trust me, it's just better for for finger animations. Finger animations just make it look better. It's not really mandatory, it's optional, but you can add it. But it's most definitely to add in some scenarios. And yes, you still have to do tree, even how small it is. Alright, after that, we're gonna have to do the same thing with the other hand. Exact same thing. Alright. Alright, then we're done. But as you can tell, it's not in place. So we're gonna click on these. And by R, we're gonna move down like that, and then drag that baby down. Of course, you're gonna have to do lots of adjust. Make sure it's perfect, or else it'll be working. I'm just gonna press these two. Do the same with the over finger. We are nearly done. Yeepers. Alright, then we're finished. Alright, now we're officially finished. It's like we still have one mandatory thing. You want to click that, and that, and that, and E, and then we're gonna be like that. Press these two, E, and then move this bit bigger than that. Now by clicking E, you wanna Alt and then P, and then press clear parent. Do the same with these two. Right now we're cleared around. Now you just want to move that up. Same thing. This by one. Alright. The final step before victory is mine. I'm so tough, guys. You want to press on the model and then make sure the amateur or this thingy, the breeze, is great. It's orange. And then Control P, and then with automatic weight. You want to press on this in pose mode. Congratulations, baby. He just modeled an epic model. Thanks for watching this epic tutorial. And thanks for watching. Bye!